Everybody knows that drinking alcohol ruins your gains, right? Well, maybe not. Today, we're going to take a look at a recent study that may suggest you don't have to choose either gains or alcohol. Hey guys, my name is Barksdale, and if this is your first time here, this channel is all about helping you look, feel, and perform like an athlete. So, if you find this video interesting or helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe if this is your first time here. Let's get into it. Before we get started, I want to be perfectly clear. I am not a scientist, but I do my best to keep up with what's going on in the evidence-based fitness and nutrition communities, and that's why I bought a lifetime subscription to MASS. MASS is a monthly newsletter in which real scientists scour the internet to find the most interesting studies based around fitness, nutrition, and strength training, and then they break them down to where they're simple and easy to understand for normal people like me. This is almost like cheating for people who want to stay up to date on the latest evidence-based practices, but don't want to spend all your time reading through complicated studies and trying to decipher what they mean. So if you want to check out MASS, click the first link in the description and you can download some of the most popular articles for free. The article that we'll be going over today is titled Beer versus Gains. Do you have to pick just one? This study was conducted by Melina Hidalgo et al. With the purpose of finding out if low to moderate alcohol consumption has any effect on fitness level and body composition. For the purpose of this study, moderate alcohol intake will be considered 1 alcoholic beverage for women per day and 2 alcoholic beverages for men each day. In this study, there were 83 total participants and 19 were assigned to a non-training control group, and the remaining 64 were split evenly into 2 separate groups, drinking alcohol and drinking non-alcoholic beverages. So there were 19 people who were not training and not drinking, and then we had 16 who were drinking beer, 16 who were drinking non-alcoholic beer, 16 who were drinking sparkling water with vodka, and 16 who were drinking sparkling water only. They were all initially tested to measure VO2 max, hand grip strength, vertical jump, and body composition. Then they would go through a 10-week high-intensity exercise program in which they would do circuit-style training of 8 different body weight exercises. The exercises include planks, high knee-ups, TRX horizontal rows, squat, deadlift, side planks, push-ups, burpees. At the end of the 10 weeks, they'll retest to determine what differences have been made. Now, there are a few things that I don't love about this study, and I want to point them out before we go any further. Number 1, the training program the participants went through did not directly correlate with what they were testing. They were initially tested for VO2 max, hand grip strength, and vertical jump. Then, over the next 10 weeks, they were performing exercises that at best had an indirect relationship with the exercises they're being tested in. I think it would have made much more sense if they were initially tested on their 1 rep max for the bench, and then over the next 10 weeks went through a strength training progression where they tried to improve their bench press, and then they were retested again at the end. Secondly, participants were not randomly assigned to a group. They were able to choose if they wanted to be in the alcohol-consuming group or the non-alcoholic beverage-consuming group. Ideally, the study would use a double-blinded placebo, and the participants wouldn't know which group they're in. I believe the results of the study would be much more meaningful if it was a truly randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial. And number 3, anyone who was previously engaged in a structured exercise routine or an organized fat loss plan was prevented from entering the study. I would love to see a similar study done on more advanced lifters. Let's go ahead and take a look at the results. First, we'll start with the VO2 max. All training groups improved their VO2 max regardless if they were drinking alcohol or non-alcoholic beverages. This seems logical considering all participants are completely untrained, and engaging in any structured exercise program is going to improve your cardiorespiratory response. When it comes to the strength and power changes, no differences were observed among groups. All the groups had relatively small increases in hand grip strength and vertical jump. However, these differences were not significantly different than the control group. Among all training groups, participants had similar body composition changes. There was a mean decrease of 1.5 kilograms of fat mass and a mean increase of 2 kilograms of lean body mass, regardless of whether you drink alcohol or non-alcoholic beverages. These results lead researchers to believe that there is strong evidence that moderate alcohol intake will not impair strength or body composition goals. One last thing that's important to mention here is that consuming large amounts of alcohol may have very different results. Heavy drinking is known to not be good for general health. it can severely impact protein synthesis, sleep quality, and also very important hormones in your body. In summary, this study provides more evidence that light to moderate alcohol consumption will not severely impact the average fitness goals for your common lifter. If you're a serious athlete or compete in physique sports, alcohol probably does not have a place and will not help you achieve your goal. However, the casual lifter or fitness enthusiast will not lose all your gains simply due to having a few alcoholic beverages each week. This seems like good news for those of us who are trying to balance a social life and trying to make progress in the gym at the same time. Now, if you've made it all the way to the end of this video, please smash that thumbs up button and leave a comment below and let me know what you thought about this video. And I'll see you next time.